Hi, and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean Olale. Today we're coming to you from the Sam Noble, Oklahoma Museum of Natural History here in Norman.
It's a great place to visit year-round, but especially it's a great getaway here in the winter months. You can really make a whole day of it when you plan your visit here. With over 50,000 square feet of exhibit space, there's something for everyone. From the Hall of Natural Wonders to the main temporary traveling exhibits here, there's so much to see and do. We'll show you around throughout the show. But first, let's head to a place where you can get in a little outdoor action, but while you're actually inside.
That's right. Archery is a year-round sport, whether it's cold or rainy or windy. Not a problem at all. You need to head to Archery Traditions in Yukon. The popularity of such movies as Brave and The Hunger Games, along with television shows like Arrow, is fueling an interest in the sport of archery. And that's been to the advantage of Archery Traditions of Oklahoma in Yukon.
There's people that see those shows and say, hey, I want to learn to do that. I want to learn to shoot.
And since they opened in 2015, a lot of people have been coming here to utilize their excellent indoor range.
We had great response. We have a lot of people that come and shoot. Our whole goal is to get people into the sport, as well as help those who are already in the sport. But we have a lot of families, a lot of kids that come and shoot, and some kids and adults both have never shot before. They're come to learn and to get involved in the sport.
Don't worry, if you don't have your own archery equipment, you can rent it right here. And they also teach several classes.
Every month we do an Archery 101 class, which is a 3-week class. We also have a great youth program on Saturdays, our Junior Olympic Archery Development, JOAD for short, and that's for kids of all ages and all experience levels. Every month we have kids that come in who've never shot before, and we start from scratch working with them and teaching them.
Well, you don't have to know how to shoot archery. They're willing to work with you. And so you just need to come give it a try, and I think most anybody would like it.
Linda has been involved with archery for a number of years, and she loves coming here to shoot.
As you can see, there's a whole variety of targets. So I particularly like the 3D targets, but I also like to challenge people to the tic-tac-toe. So just the variety is fun.
And of course, one of the great benefits of shooting at Archery Traditions indoor course, Oklahoma weather.
You can just come into a controlled environment and a large range too. It's one of the things that's nice about our range. It's so large that we can handle a lot of people.
I discovered it, and it's a neat place to come because it's cool in the summertime when it's hot, it's warm in the winter, it's dry when it's raining, and the wind ain't blowing. So I can shoot in here and not worry about wind affecting arrows. Huh?
Archery is one of the safest sports around, rated by the insurance industry as such, but safety is always important.
Safety is the first and foremost of our range, as well as any range, making sure that the customers have an enjoyable time, but also a safe time.
He can get any type of equipment that you want. It's a nice place to come to shoot. Doesn't matter what the weather's like, you know, you can come anytime. And so it's just, it's everything you'd want in a place to go shoot.
To our knowledge, we're the only indoor 3D range in the metro area. Our targets are movable so that people can shoot at whatever distance they're comfortable with and still stay together as a group. We have ranges anywhere from 10 yards out to 20 and everything in between. We have targets from turkey all the way up to a mule deer and everything in between there. You know, different deer, bear, bobcats, turkeys, you name it.
Archery Traditions also offers several leagues year-round, and they're open to all ages and to all types of equipment. You can even do birthday parties here. So whether you are wanting individual instruction or group instruction, and regardless of experience level, they will help you with everything.
Oh yes, it's definitely worth the drive.
Archery Traditions is located at 328 Elm Street in Yukon. They're open Tuesday through Friday noon to 8 and Saturday 9 to 5, closed Sunday and Monday.
And once you put away your bow and arrow, we have another indoor activity for you to explore.
Julie Chen takes us to a place in Tulsa that allows folks to explore Oklahoma's rich history in earth science.
The Tulsa Geoscience Center is a place kids really dig.
Our goal is to educate kids about geoscience, about earth science.
Inside this hidden gem in the heart of downtown Tulsa, you'll unearth hundreds of crystals, rocks, fossils, and more. It's a small nonprofit making a big impact.
Our pitch is like, hey, if you study the rocks and minerals and fossils. Then come here and you can get hands-on, because everything here is hands-on.
That's right, kids can basically touch everything.
Other field trips, we can't get hands-on. This place, you can dig through stuff, you get to pick up stuff, and you get to make stuff.
It's really fun. They let us keep a lot of stuff, which is cool.
The tour covers rocks, minerals, fossils, and energy in a high-energy couple of hours. There's quite a collection, from a Megalodon tooth to a meteor.
So just a big chunk of iron and nickel, and I'll let the kids hold it, and they're, it's super heavy, but they love that for sure.
There are 9 different activities to explore, including movies, a make-your-own fossil station, an earthquake room, and a place called the Dead Zone.
We have this room that we talk about different types of light, and then how oil will glow under different types of light. And then we turn those lights on, and the kids are glowing because they're wearing materials made from oil we call petrochemicals.
Tours get a one-on-one, interactive, one-of-a-kind experience.
It was pretty fun. I liked learning about more science stuff than we learned in our book and stuff. We did experiments at school, and it's nice to learn more than I knew before.
Digging for fossils that we can keep, that was pretty fun.
What is your favorite part?
Everything.
There's lots of science, lots of fun, and lots of Sooner State facts too.
We have dinosaurs here in Oklahoma. Of course, kids love dinosaurs. We tell them, that we had dinosaurs. We have dinosaur bones of these dinosaurs. We talk about the Oklahoma State dinosaur, the Oklahoma State fossil, and a lot of the geology of Oklahoma.
The center is open to anyone, but you need to book an appointment before you come. The easiest way to do that is to log on to tulsageosciencecenter.org and book your tour.
There's teachers out there that, want a field trip, everything's got to be booked. We're all online, our calendar's online. They can find that for individuals, like we have some individuals today coming in. We just group them with other tours.
The Geoscience Center also hosts birthday parties on the weekends. It hopes to keep growing in the years to come.
We want to bring a museum to Tulsa to tell the story of oil, and we want the industry and the oil industry and natural gas to help us fund that. We're trying to build a base here to just kind of show the educational part of that, bigger plan.
The Tulsa Geoscience Center. This place rocks.
You should try it out. It's really fun, and I think it's educational.
I would want to come back because you learn a lot more stuff than you have known before.
In Tulsa, I'm Julie Chin, Discovering Oklahoma.
If you're looking for more great ideas on places to visit, you need a copy of the all-new 2018 Travel Guide. We're happy to send you a copy absolutely free. Just head to the website travelok.com and click up top where it says Request Free Brochures.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
Tents and sleeping bags and stoves.
Forget the big box stores and shop local before your next camping trip. We'll show you where.
Oh my, if the Lord would have showed us what all we would have, I'd have said, there's no way.
Plus the custom leather shop like no other.
I like the hamburger, the onion burger is fantastic. I don't like a lot of hamburgers, but I love this hamburger.
And this is it, the granddaddy of them all. We're checking out the El Reno Onion Burger a little bit later, right here on Discover Oklahoma.
The Oklahoma Department of Agritourism salutes Blue Coyote Winery in Adair. Plan your visit today.
Set a course for excitement with your free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide. It's your all-in-one handbook for outdoor inspiration. Cabins, campsites, comfy lodges, breathtaking adventures, and so much more. Order yours at travelok.com.
Check out the new DiscoverOklahomaTV.com. See stories you might have missed, catch up on entire episodes, or send us an idea for the next place we should visit. Do it all at DiscoverOklahomaTV.com.
Welcome back to the Sam Noble Oklahoma Museum of Natural History in Norman. So much to see and do here, and you can even grab lunch or a snack at the Red Bud Cafe.
And once you've covered all there is to see inside this fantastic museum, it's time for you to start thinking about an outdoor adventure.
And there's a shop in Edmond that can make sure you have every base covered when it comes to outdoor gear. Let's head to Edmond and go to Native Summit. Native Summit in Edmond is your destination for anything you need for your next outdoor adventure.
In our minds, everything you would need for a backpack or a camping trip or, you know, those things.
Owner John James opened Native Summit in 2008 out of his love for the outdoors.
I always loved, on my adventures, stopping into these small shops and outposts in wild places scattered around the mountains, and had this sense of culture and this environment in these places where they had, you know, time-tested gear and people in there with knowledge and experience. For everybody here, you had to go somewhere to experience that.
Desiring to bring that feel of a mountain outpost back to the city, John and his team provide tried and tested gear and clothing for all manner of outdoor fun.
We have a lot of options, so a big responsibility we feel like for us is to kind of curate the best of the outdoors and bring it here. And there's a reason we have it here, because we believe in it and we use it and we love it. So it's kind of like somebody shopping our gear closet. Tents and sleeping bags and you know, stoves, a big focus on outerwear and staying warm and being comfortable while you're out doing these things.
Hammocks, chairs, utensils for cooking and eating, they really have it all.
Patagonia, North Face, Arc'teryx, and you get into, you know, backpacks like Osprey and yeah, Granite gear, and, you know, keep going on.
Native Summit specializes in certain gear that can make or break your next adventure.
The things we really try to specialize in are backpacks, and being fitted and having the proper fit is the most important aspect of it. So that's a big part of what we do, and consistently trying to learn and help people get that right fit. And the same goes to footwear. That fit has to be important, and it can make or run your day.
But more than wanting to sell you an item, John and his team hope to inspire people to get out and enjoy all that nature has to offer.
You know, for us, it's so much fun building trust with customers and seeing them repetitively and watching them kind of take on new things and new adventures and experiences. We always try to encourage people, if you've got anything you're trying to plan or want to go do, then come in and let's talk about it and talk about how, you know, you could kind of get into these things.
So for everything from canteens and coats to backpacks and boots, come to Native Summit before your next adventure in the great outdoors. They'll get you geared up and inspired for your next big adventure.
For us, it's not just about selling product. It's much more about, can we inspire people and help people and educate people to get them outside more and ultimately enjoy the experience, so that they get to be one of those that we get to see over and over and talk about the things that they're doing, and kind of foster that love of all these things. It's a place to kind of come and foster that dreaming of adventure.
Now that you know where to find the gear, start planning your outdoor getaway for spring break or beyond with a copy of the all-new 2018 Outdoor Guide. Getting one is very easy. Just head to the website travelok.com and click where it says Request Free Brochures.
From the great outdoors now to the Wild West, we found another hot spot that's great for shopping during these winter months.
Jason Grubbs takes us to a custom-made leather shop in Bartlesville where they can help you find just the perfect Old West style.
Before you even hit the door of Yocham's custom leather saddlery and cowboy decor, you can smell that wonderful fragrant scent of those high-quality hides.
Is that called a basket weave?
Yeah.
This custom leather binder says it all, from saddles to sofas. If you can dream it, they can pretty much customize it.
You can decorate your house from the bathroom to the front room. And we can decorate your horse from the head to the tail.
Rick Yocham and his wife Rhonda opened up their first shop in 1973. It was in the front of the family barn. It was also their senior year in high school.
And did it look like this? Not even close. For stuff to put on the shelf, we put leather samples. That was it. That was totally it.
Oh my, if the Lord would have showed us what all we would have, I'd have said, there's no way.
Today, you'll find custom saddles, wallets, belts, and bags. Every corner of this much, much bigger store is covered in craftsmanship, created by the Yochams and their team.
I think it's the element of how can I make something that people 50 years from now will say, hey, that was a nice piece of work. I think that's the goal of any craftsman.
Briefcases, portfolios, binders. Now the mantle clock, every year for the Ben Johnson Memorial Roping, we make the saddle, but they also give this to the Oklahoma Cattlemen's. They induct them into a Hall of Fame.
You'll notice 2 colors of concrete floors inside the store. The red side is Rick's. He handles all the leather goods. The natural color of concrete flooring, well, that's all Rhonda's domain.
So if you get one of us guys and Rhonda doesn't happen to be here, you're pretty well hurt. But she does most of the buying, has an extraordinary taste.
There are really a lot of beautiful pieces in here. Art, furniture, rugs, blankets, all of it with a very distinctive style you'll find here at Yocham's.
So if you want something that is authentic cowboy, you need to come to the shop. Or if you like the cowhide, the lodge look, that homey look, you need to come to Custom Leather in Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
I couldn't have said it better. In Bartlesville, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
He's got his favorite tools that he uses.
You'll find Yocham's Custom Leather just east of Bartlesville on Highway 60. They're closed on Sunday but open 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. the rest of the week. Check out their website or Facebook page for more information. And if you're looking for more unique places to explore in Oklahoma, you need a copy of the new 2018 Travel Guide. We're happy to send you a copy. Just head to travelok.com and click up top where it says Request Free Brochures.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
When you're looking at a quilt that has this many items in it, it really is a story.
See how old memories come alive again at this Central Oklahoma quilt shop.
Well, you have to try it. If you come to Reno, you have to try it because it's good.
Plus the Western Oklahoma tradition everyone has to try at least once. We'll take you there a little bit later right here on Discover Oklahoma.
Great travel tips anytime, like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Feel time slow down and your spirit come alive on a cool weather getaway at an Oklahoma state park. Hike the trails amid spectacular scenery. Cast your line in gorgeous lakes and rivers. Cozy up around the fire or settle in under the stars. Book your stay at a state park cabin or lodge. Check in Sunday or Monday and get your 4th night absolutely free. Visit travelok.com/4th night and come see for yourself.
Create your ultimate Oklahoma bucket list with this year's free Oklahoma travel guide. Discover captivating culture, heart-pounding adventure, ultimate relaxation. This bucket list can't be missed. Order yours free today at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. We're exploring the many exhibits at the Sam Noble Oklahoma Museum of Natural History in Norman today. So many timeless treasures here.
You know, and some folks just may have a few of their own treasures packed up in a box in the back of the closet.
Well, why not get them out and show them off? Quinn Tran takes us to a place that can help us with that.
Hungary, Spain, Paris, France, Copenhagen, Denmark, Korea, Australia. We have circled the globe in this one quilt.
This is a modern twist to quilting, a quilt made from vacation t-shirts.
Americans love their t-shirts, and every time we have an adventure, we have to buy a t-shirt. And then you take it home, you wear it, you put it away, you can't bear to part with it, but at some point you quit wearing it. And this is a way to take all of those treasured memories, all of those years when your kids were little, all of the vacations you've been on, and put them into something that's usable, functional, and it protects all those memories. You get to keep it forever that way.
Trish Maxwell owns Journey Quilt Company. The Edmond business is known best for taking t-shirts and other clothing and transforming them into quilts.
When you're looking at a quilt that has this many items in it, it really is a story. They literally can almost go chronologically through it and go, this is where I started, this is where we, this vacation, that vacation through a lifetime. Children's clothes obviously go through a chronological sequence, and you can tell, this was when they were in preschool, this is when they were in high school, college, etc.
Since 2014, Journey Quilts has made more than 1,500 quilts. They come in all sizes from very, very tiny to extra large and extra wide. Every single one is custom made.
But we can take any collection of fabrics. The entire front is your t-shirt, and then we coordinate it with fabrics that you choose and put those on the borders and the backings. Everything from Halloween costumes to stuffed animals, leather belts and buckles. We always find a way to put things in. The rubber tie, that was a tricky one.
Besides t-shirt quilts, Journey Quilt Company also creates photo quilts, legacy pieces, and more. While each quilt is unique, the common thread is the sentimental value.
What we don't want is people to put these away on a shelf and not use them. We want people to use these, and so we make them with the highest quality materials, and we want them to walk out the door knowing that this is going to be their everyday blanket, their one that goes on the foot of the bed or on the draped over the arm of the chair, and this is something they're going to curl up with and enjoy for life.
In Edmond, Oklahoma, Quintran, Discover Oklahoma.
Journey Quilt Company is located just north of Penn and Northwest 164th Street in Edmond. They're open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday, and they'll take appointments on the weekends.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
You know, I've been doing this 50 years, Dino, and I love El Reno, my hometown.
Burgers like you've never tasted and a hometown pride like you've never seen when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Tree-lined fairways, stunning terrain, unspoiled nature. Score amazing golf deals at Oklahoma State Parks. And stay for some cool weather adventure. Hike the trails amid spectacular scenery, cozy up around the fire, or play around in our unique courses. On weekdays, you can stay and play starting at just $69. You get one night of lodging, a round of golf, and a sleeve of balls. Visit travelok.com/stay-and-play and come see for yourself.
Oklahoma Today magazine brings you stunning photography and authentic award-winning stories of home from Oklahoma. The only magazine that covers the entire state, Oklahoma Today showcases what we love about Oklahoma, bringing to you the very best of its people, places, culture, history, and of course, its legendary food. This holiday season, give the gift of Oklahoma Today to family and friends for just $14.95. Visit tvoffer.oklahomatoday.com.
We've had such a great time here today at the Sam Noble Oklahoma Museum of Natural History in Norman.
Absolutely. There's so much to see here, and one can easily work up an appetite after spending a few hours here. And speaking of which, we're going to head to what I think is one of the best restaurants in the state right now. The hamburger is, I feel, a badge, almost a symbol of everything that makes America so wonderful. And if you make that an onion burger where Route 66 and Highway 81 or the Old Chisholm Trail intersect, you got yourself a famous style onion burger at the crossroads of America and a place called Sid's Diner.
We've got a lot of history here, and that old onion burger, it just stayed famous. I mean, people love them.
A big reason for that is this man, Marty Hall. He's been in the restaurant business for 50 years, and he built Sid's in 1989.
To me, this is what I would call a traditional diner, and a diner is where the food is prepared in front of the customer. And what I enjoy about it is, you know, when I'm on the grill, I can turn around, I can talk to people, and people can talk to the owner, you know, and I really enjoy that.
And the customers love it too.
First time you see him, you'll like him, and he'll always be your friend, and he'll do anything in the world for you.
Marty does love meeting and visiting with people, but he also wants to make you the best onion burger you've ever had. I asked what makes his onion burger so delicious.
I use what I call an 80-20 ground beef, Spanish yellow onions that are sliced just as paper thin as you can get them. The spatulas we use to make them, I make them. I don't buy them, I make them.
Yes, he even makes his own spatulas. But there's a certain technique in cooking the burgers, the smashing down of the onions, knowing exactly when to flip them, toasting the buns, and it's all done on this incredibly seasoned grill. But it still comes down to the food being cooked in front of everyone. And don't forget, Sid's also serves an outstanding breakfast, but the onion burgers are the stars.
Well, it's big and it has lots of onions and it's always cooked really well. So you have to try it. If you come to El Reno, you have to try it because it's good.
Well, we come here for the food, of course, number one, and then also when you come in here, you always see people that you maybe haven't seen for a while, so that's nice too.
I like the hamburger. The onion burger is fantastic. I don't like a lot of hamburgers, but I love this hamburger.
People from all over the world have eaten at Sid's, and not only is the food great, it's about tradition and being a part of history.
You know, I've been doing this 50 years, Reno, and I love El Reno, my hometown.
Sid's is located at 300 South Choctaw Avenue in El Reno. One important note, they are closed on Sundays, open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. the rest of the week.
A huge thank you to the folks here at the Sam Noble Oklahoma Museum of Natural History for hosting us this week. When you visit, be sure to check out the Hall of the People of Oklahoma, among several other permanent collections, and you can always find the latest information on traveling exhibits on their website, samnoblemuseum.ou.edu.
And coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, get ready for a relaxing experience at a Southern Oklahoma bed and breakfast and spa.
And a meal fit for a king will take you inside the newest dining experience in Oklahoma City's Plaza District.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.